Hi, I'm Robin Birkin, an ex-corporate marketer turned online business owner. I took everything I knew and created a six-figure life coaching business in the margins between nap times and a 9-to-5, and I'm here to share with you how you can do the same. Tune in as I share the raw and unfiltered truths, big lessons, and practical tips to help you build and grow a sustainable bread-winning business online that is both peaceful and profitable. Here, we dive deep into all things online courses, funnels, audience growth, and so much more. If that sounds like the things you want to learn, then welcome to Signature Online Course Secrets. Let's go. Hi, and welcome back to Signature Online Course Secrets. Today is a bit of a behind the scenes of my brain, my offer strategy, and how things are working. So if you would like to know a little bit about what is going on in my business, what we have planned until the end of the year, and I guess what has been brewing under the surface, how I've come to various decisions, then this is the episode for you. It's been almost exactly 12 months since I shut down my life coaching business. And that may seem minor to you. It's been so major for me. And I really feel like over the last 12 months, I've been in a bit of a slingshot season. And that has meant pulling back in order to slingshot forward in business. And I knew for the longest time that I craved and would have more success in business if I simplified it and streamlined things. And it was the hardest decision to come to. On the outside, like if I was making a logical choice of what I was going to do with my business, I would have absolutely probably kept my life coaching business and let go of my consulting strategy for other business owners' businesses. The podcast had more than 1 million downloads. This blows my mind. We still, 2 years after publishing our last episode of the podcast, have more than 120,000 impressions on Spotify every single month. My Instagram was thriving. The very last launch that we had was killing it in so many metrics that we had. It was dialed in. We still, again, 2 years after publishing the last episode, have really incredible people reaching out to us and asking if they can collaborate on the podcast. I'm like, we haven't published an episode in a very long time. But that business was successful. I checked our Pinterest the other day. Again, we haven't touched this account, and it has 370,000 monthly views of that Pinterest account. And I shut it all down. That feels ballsy to me, right? So I have been in a 12-month season of basically starting fresh in the business and figuring out, what do I want my offer suite to be? What do I want to be known for? What do I want to speak about? What lights me up? And to this day, I am grateful and really happy that I made that decision. There's a level of peace that comes with clarity always. And I also feel like I have a big level of clarity with our offers and our promotions now. So what do we have coming up to the end of the year? So we are at the moment gearing up for one of our biggest intakes of the year for the Peace and Profit Mastermind. So this used to be called the Well-Conceived Mastermind. However, we now accept a broader range of business owners. So it used to just be primarily for business owners who worked within health and wellness, particularly fertility, because I had my fertility business. And that's why it was called the Well-Conceived Mastermind. Now, as I'm in my new era, we support a range of online business owners. We have a number of business to consumer health and wellness business owners within the mastermind, because obviously those are the people whom I have been fostering relationships with over the last year. But it's now called Peace and Profit. And the primary goal of Peace and Profit is to help you create a really simple and streamlined business that has the ability to bring you to definitely 100,000 to 500,000 in annual revenue. And that's what I call the sweet six spot in business. If you want to learn a little bit more about the beautiful sweet spot in business that allows you to have max revenue profit margins whilst also maintaining a life first business, then this time next week we'll release an episode on that. But we are gearing up for our next intake of Peace and Profit. So that will be on the 1st of September that the new cohort begins. We actually only have 6 places left. And there's many reasons for that. We have a few intakes through the year. Once all places are filled, then the intakes will stop. And there's every expectation that we will fill pretty much all of the spots for this round based on the conversations and the wait list that we have. And also because 50%-ish of the people in the mastermind renew in the mastermind. So we only have 6 places available. We have 8 times that number of people on the wait list presently for the mastermind. So if you think you might be interested in joining, you might be like, I don't know if I'm on the wait list, or am I obliged to join if I'm on the wait list? If you're not sure, then put your name down again on the wait list to make sure that you receive that early access. But also know that if you join the wait list for the Peace and Profit Mastermind, you're not obliged to join. It just means that you'll receive first access to apply for one of those 6 spots and that you will receive the best possible offer. So you'll see in the show notes below, or we can have a chat on Instagram. That those are the details. I do actually recommend that you make yourself known on Instagram if you put your name on the wait list or if you are particularly keen to apply, just so that I can know and make sure that you find out all of the details pronto when we open the early bird waitlist round. But we'll be doing an intake for the mastermind. So the mastermind is a 6-month experience. It is me in your pocket with that full level of strategy and feedback on your business. So imagine what it would be like for your conversions and your growth to be able to have someone looking at your Instagram, your podcast, your webinar landing pages, your lead magnets, your sales pages, all of those things, and providing that high level of feedback so that you can improve growth and conversions. Imagine what it would be like to have someone available to you every day for high level coaching on your time without spending hours per week on calls. That's the vibe that we have in the mastermind. And in a couple of days, I will give you all of the details of the mastermind. But if that sounds like exactly what you've been looking for, then you want to join the waitlist. So we'll be opening the doors and accepting applications into the mastermind in the middle of August. There's one question I've been asked more than anything else, and it's this. Robin, how do you get so much done in such a short period of time? Because I've never had the luxury of being able to work in my business and hustle those 40 to 60 hour weeks. It's all been between nap times, a 9 to 5, or the school run. And from my 2nd year in business and ever since, we've had 6-figure plus years. So this is it. I've put together for you my entire weekly work schedule, my to-do list, and everything I do in my business to help give you the tips, insights, and strategies to help you thrive as a business owner in part-time hours. It's called 16-Hour CEO, and it's a value-packed PDF that takes you behind the scenes in my business. Want a copy? It is totally free, and it's at launcheasylife.com/CEO. That's launcheasylife.com/CEO. All right, let's dive back into the episode. We're also running a free training. So if you think that you would like that kind of business model, working 20 hours or less per week with the ability to have 20K months in your business and take home a good chunk of profit from that, then join us for this training. It's going to be on the 7th of August in the morning. So if you're in the United States, that'll be the 6th of August for you. And you definitely want to be on that training, because if you've been on one of my trainings before, you know that I don't hold back on the value of those trainings. And we're talking about 3 secrets to creating a thriving Sweet 6 business. So again, it's a business that's at that sweet spot of $100,000 to $500,000 in revenue, when you can still have a lean team, big life, flexibility, and life first business with a lean or no team, right? That's the dream. Well, that's the dream for me anyway. And for many of you, I'm sure that's exactly the dream too. And then what we'll be doing is later in the year, opening the doors to Launch Easy Life. So many of you will know about Launch Easy Life, and this is the program where you can finally launch and amplify the launches into your signature program. So a lot of my philosophy in business in terms of creating that breadwinning business in part-time hours comes back to really amplifying your authority in your niche with a signature program. It's going to be at a sustainable price point, and you're going to do regular rinse and repeat live launches to bring people into that sphere. And the combination of these two things is what gives you big authority in your niche. The combination of those two, as well as the highest level of conversions that you can have. And that's what we do in Launch Easy Life, is we help you really amplify and get that done. And you may have joined programs before and felt like you still never got your signature program off the ground, or you've had lackluster launches and you've come into 2024 and you're like, what worked in 2021 is now no longer working for me. And you want an updated strategy that works for someone who works part-time like you with a lean to no team, and you want to know how to create maximum leverage and conversions with a signature program like that, then that's what Launch Easy Life is for. And we'll be opening the doors to that program in September. So if you would like to join the waitlist for that program, again, you can jot your details below, jump on the waitlist, the exact same thing. You will receive early bird access as well as the best offer into the program. And Launch Easy Life is an online course-based program, so you can go through at your own pace. It comes with lifetime access. You have a portal that you can ask questions in at any time, as well as a Facebook group that you can ask questions in at any time, as well as, chat back and forth with other creators and things like that. So that's Launch Easy Life. So that's August and September. Towards the end of the year, we will be doing a Black Friday offer, but what you need to know about me and Black Friday is that it will never be for my signature program. So it'll never be for the mastermind or Launch Easy Life. It's for offers that are not typically available for purchase. And then towards the end of the year, there'll be some high-level opportunities to join my world for 2025. So really, if you want to have that support in your business for the second half of 2024, you are going to want to join the waitlist for Peace and Profit or Launch Easy Life, depending on the level of support that you are seeking. If you want to join the mastermind, like I said, numbers are deeply capped so that we can provide a high level of service to people in the mastermind, and we only have 6 places available. So if you think that it could be something for you, you want to learn more information, 100% I highly recommend popping your name down on the wait list, because those places are likely to go. So that's what we have planned for Q3 and Q4. I feel like I have stepped finally into this calm and peace with my office suite, with my messaging. I am in the best place now and feel like I have come out of the slingshot season. It's feeling really peaceful. It's feeling really, really great. And I hope that you will join us. There is going to be some epic value here on the podcast, here on my Instagram, and always on my email list and in my programs. So make sure you're following me in all the places. Make sure you're subscribed to this podcast, because we are going to be dropping serious value over the next couple of weeks and months. Thank you so much for being here. I cannot wait to chat with you in a few days all about everything that's included in the Peace and Profit Mastermind. That's all from me now. Bye. Another episode on the books. If you'd like to continue the conversation and get more super saveable tips, come and find me on Instagram at Robin Birkin. Otherwise, make sure you're subscribed, and I can't wait to see you next week.